Your inbox is overflowing with actionable emails, but turning them into proper tasks takes way too much time. Copy this, paste that, figure out a due date, assign it to someone. It's tedious, busy work that kills productivity. Fortunately, there's an easy way to automatically transform any email into a perfectly formatted Notion task with just one click. Hi, I'm Tom from X-Ray Tech, the AI-first workflow consultancy. Today, I'll show you how to build an AI-powered automation that reads your emails, extracts all the key details, and creates organized tasks in your Notion workspace. No data entry required. First, let me give you a quick preview of what we're creating today. We're building a Zapier automation that runs whenever you add a specific label to a Gmail email. When that trigger fires, Zapier AI jumps in to review the email content and intelligently generate all the task attributes that you need in your specific Notion setup, like a description, a due date, and so on. Then it automatically creates a new database item in your Notion tasks database with everything perfectly formatted. Of course, with hundreds of automation and AI tools out there, there are probably thousands of different ways to approach this exact workflow. For instance, you could even set up something that is more advanced, that learns how to create better tasks over time. Let us know in the comments below if you want to see that system. I'm using this particular method with AI by Zapier because it's simple and quick to set up. Now, if you're completely new to Zapier, I've got a beginner's guide that covers the basics. That's linked on your screen now. But honestly, this tutorial is straightforward enough that even beginners can follow along without getting lost. Before we dive into building, let's make sure you have all the tools and resources you need ready to go. You'll need accounts for 3 services: Gmail, Notion, and Zapier. Though if you're an Outlook user, don't worry, the steps are nearly identical. And good news for anyone testing Zapier out, the free trial will work just fine. You can actually build the entire automation on their free plan, though you'll need to upgrade to actually turn it on and use it. Once you have accounts for all 3 apps, you'll need to make sure they're all properly connected. Open up Zapier and head over to App Connections. From here, you can authorize new accounts to use in your Zaps. Just search for the app you want to use, sign in with your account, and grant the necessary permissions. If you're concerned about security, you can check out this video explaining how Zapier keeps your data safe. Now, here's a pro tip that isn't well documented but will save you frustration later. We're going to make sure that your Notion page is visible to Zapier. Open the specific Notion page you want to automate and click on those 3 dots in the top right corner. Hover over Connections and make sure Zapier appears on that list. If it doesn't, search for Zapier, click it, and confirm the connection. This simple step fixes most connection issues that I see people struggling with. One last crucial setup step. Every time you're creating a Zap, you'll need real data to test with as you're building. For this automation, that means creating an email that actually describes a task and adding a label to that email, something like Create Notion Task. That's what you'll use as test data in the trigger. You'll also need to make sure that you have a database set up in Notion where you can create new tasks. Alright, with everything connected and our test data in place, let's build this thing. Create a new Zap in Zapier. In this blank canvas, click on the empty trigger. Select Gmail as your app. You'll see lots of trigger options, but we want new labeled email, since we're using labels to control when this automation runs. That will ensure the automation doesn't run for spam emails. No need to create a task about refinancing your student loans or responding to the grossly predatory financing options your business qualifies for. Choose your Gmail account from the dropdown and hit Continue. This brings us to the trigger configuration, which is very simple. All you'll need to do is choose which label to watch for. In our case, that's Create Notion Task. Hit Continue, and now we get to test our trigger. Click Test Trigger, and Zapier will scan your Gmail inbox for any emails with that label. It should find the test email you created earlier. Once it pulls in that message, click Continue with Selected Record, and we're ready for the fun part. Now we're going to send that email content to AI for analysis. Add a new action step and choose AI by Zapier as your app. This is Zapier's built-in AI tool, and it's the perfect fit for what we're going to do today. You can send prompts to several different AI models, and the best part, AI responses are completely free with select models like GPT-4o Mini. Plus, it makes it easy to configure structured output, which is exactly what we need to do to populate our Notion task fields properly. There are several settings we need to configure here, but it's all pretty straightforward. For build mode, we'll stick with custom prompt, since we're not using one of their templates. For the model selection, you'll see several options, but we're going to go with GPT-4o Mini since it's free. You just can't beat free. You can tell which models are free to use by looking for this little lightning bolt icon. Don't worry about input fields just yet. We'll circle back to those once we have our main prompt written, and it'll make a lot more sense in context. Now for the prompt itself. This is really the heart of our automation. We need to write clear instructions telling the AI exactly what we want it to do with our email content. Our prompt will ask it to analyze the email and extract task information from it. The key here is to include dynamic data from that email trigger we set up. We want the email body, the sender information, the date, all the context the AI needs to make smart decisions. You can use / as a shortcut to bring up all the data Zapier pulled from your email. Another crucial aspect to keep in mind as you're writing, you need to be very specific about the output format you want. We'll describe each field we need: task title, task description, due date, status, created date, priority level, and assignee. And we need to give the AI guidance on how to handle each one. For the due date, for example, we'll tell it to try determining from the email's context, but if it's unclear, it should default for 1 week from when the email was received. Now, about that assignee field. This is where those input fields I mentioned earlier come in handy. The AI might be able to figure out a person's name from the email, but Notion needs specific user IDs to actually assign tasks. So we'll use input fields to store those names mapped to their corresponding Notion IDs. You could hardcode this directly in the prompt, but using input fields make it much easier to update your team list later. A slightly more advanced setup would have a dedicated operational database table in Notion that includes all of your users, their IDs, and their email addresses. Finally, for each piece of data we want back from the AI, we need to create an output field. Give each field a descriptive name and select the appropriate data type. For select fields like status and priority, make sure to provide the exact options the AI can choose from. Things like not started, in progress, and done for status. You can also mark fields as required if they're critical for your workflow. I'll set most of these to required. Once your prompt is complete, click Generate Preview to see how the AI processes your test email. You should see it break down the email content into clean, separated fields that match exactly what your Notion database expects. If something looks off, adjust your prompt and test again. When you're happy with the output, close that window and let's move to our final step. Need help setting up your AI automations? With lowcodeengineers.com, you can get expert guidance from a hand-picked engineer in 48 hours or less. Whether you need to set up an automation or an AI agent or a Notion workspace, our team at LCE will help you get it done and learn how it all works with one-on-one collaborative calls. There's no long-term commitment, just schedule as much time as you need on a flexible hourly basis. We guarantee that you'll make progress in every session, getting one step closer to accomplishing your goals with Notion, Zapier, or any other low-code app. Just go to lowcodeengineers.com to reach out and schedule your first hour. We're in the home stretch now. Let's take all that beautifully structured data from our AI and turn it into an actual task in Notion. Add another step and select Notion as your app. Choose Create Database Item as the event. Then select your Notion account and hit Continue. The configuration here is pretty straightforward. First, select which database you want to create a task in. You can either pick from the drop-down list or search by name. Give it a moment to load, and you should see all of your database's custom fields appear. Now comes the satisfying part, mapping the AI output to your Notion fields. For each field in your Notion database, you'll map the corresponding output from your AI step. Use the / shortcut or click on the plus button to insert the data. Here's an important detail for drop-down fields like priority or assignee. Click those 3 dots next to the field and choose Custom instead of Static. This lets you map dynamic values from your AI output instead of being stuck with one fixed option for every task. For date fields, you typically just need to enter the start date from your AI output. Don't worry about the end date unless your Notion database uses date ranges. But if you are using date ranges, you'll also need to make sure to include that in your prompt as well to ensure the output format is correct. Once you've mapped all your fields, click Continue and let's test this thing. Hit Test Step, and Zapier will create an actual task in your Notion database using all the settings you just configured. Zapier says it was successful, but let's verify by checking Notion directly. And there it is, a perfectly formatted task with all the details extracted from the original email. The select fields are properly configured with no random new options added. The assignee is correctly set and dates look good. Everything exactly as we intended. Your automation is complete and ready to go. Just hit publish and turn it on. From now on, whenever you add that label to any email, this entire process will happen automatically. And that's how you transform any email into a perfectly organized Notion task with just one click. No more copying and pasting between apps, no more trying to remember task details from scattered emails. Just label it and let the automation handle the rest. If this video helped you out, like and subscribe to the channel for more AI and automation updates every single week. You can also find me and my company X-Ray by searching for X-Ray Automation on nearly every social media platform. For now, I've got to go, so until next time, find your focus and stay in flow.